the river.
Well, when I got to Earlham College in Richmond, Indiana, there were only about 5 or 6 black students there on campus. And this was in 1952.
Show me the river. Show me the river. That will be a great day.
And I didn't, of course I knew about the KKK, but I never thought it would be there in Richmond, Indiana. And it was a Quaker school, wonderful environment. It was like a paradise for me, you know, because I could express myself musically as an actor and debating team, and I did all those things. And I was selected as the class president.
Show me the river.
They really supported me. The idea that I was the first, you know, president in the history of that college, of our class, it was extraordinary. Then there was members of the young KKK on the sides. They ganged together and started throwing produce and bottles and throwing bats and things like that.
Show me the river.
And they were screaming terrible expletives, and it was very scary. And I still leave that moment, that experience sometimes when I have nightmares sometimes, and I wake up like this. And so a couple of the guys, my buddies, Tony Kallenbach and John Rockefeller, 2 of my buddies in the class from Pennsylvania, and they grabbed me out of the group, and they got me back to the campus and took me to the dean's house, who had a 3-story house, and he lived on the campus, and alerted him what had happened. He says, get this kid up to my attic, hide him there, because he sensed something that was going to happen even worse.
I was just a little boy. There was nothing, not even joy.
And I didn't know. I was scared to death. It was just a kid from Mork, Pennsylvania. You know, this was a shocking thing. And so he says, I go at, I think around 12 o'clock or whatever. I think the boys said, shall we take Mike back to his dorm? He says, no. It was something about the way he said no. And about a few hours later, because the guys stayed with me in the attic. They wouldn't leave my side, my buddies. And they were all living with me in the dorm. A few hours later, an explosion occurred. My dorm room was set afire. It was bombed.
Looked up in the sky, oh so high. Dreamed one day I could fly home.